Join us on a fun-filled adventure at the Atlanta Botanical Garden, a perfect place for kids to explore, learn, and play surrounded by nature's beauty. Right in the heart of Midtown Atlanta, this garden is packed with kid-friendly surprises from giant sculptures to splash pads and even a real-life rainforest. I've got 5 must-do attractions when visiting the garden with kids, plus some pro tips to ensure you can make the most of your day at the Atlanta Botanical Garden. Tickets can be purchased online or at the gate. Parking is card only, and my first tip is to grab a map upon entering the garden. The garden is 30 acres and it's easy to get lost in its beauty. Rest assured, it's easy for parents to plan a visit that combines the exhibits they want to see alongside with the hands-on playtime fun for little ones. Kids are naturally curious. Start with some exploration and strolling through the Chihuly in the Garden exhibit. It brings the bold, brilliant glass art of Dale Chihuly to life. Each sculpture blends seamlessly with nature, creating an unforgettable fusion of art and environment. It's the perfect place for some family photos before playtime with beautiful backdrops. Don't forget to check the event calendar for temporary exhibits. We were there for the Poetic Kinetics Enchanted Trees exhibit, which features 10 towering sculptures throughout the garden. We also happened to be there during the last chance to see Alice's Wonderland. Summer 2025 into early fall is the last chance to experience this temporary exhibit. You can spot Alice herself spinning gracefully in the Howl Fountain Pool, and these whimsical sculptures just tower over you and make for a fun experience with the kids. My must-do number 2 is the Aqua Conservatory. You can't miss this building as the Atlanta skyline is picture perfect in the background. Plus, there's a reflective pond right before you go into the building, which makes for the perfect stop to rest and take some photos. The kids love this exhibit because you feel like you've walked into a lush tropical rainforest, and there's some critters that they'll spot along the way. If you think the Atlanta humidity is bad, wait until you step into a tropical paradise that's located inside the Atlanta humidity. So you've got double whammy, but it's well worth it because this exhibit is just full of color and blooms, and it's year round no matter what the weather's like. Keep your eyes peeled for tiny, brightly colored poison dart frogs. They call the conservatory home, and they're one of the most popular residents, along with turtles and butterflies. The vibrant rainforest is filled with towering palms, exotic orchids, and colorful plants from around the world. At this point in our family visit, my 4-year-old is still very active and engaged with all the sights and sounds throughout the garden. If you choose to start with the Atlanta Botanical Garden Children's Garden, it's really hard to pull them to do other exhibits. So I recommend getting the other exhibits out of the way and ending with the Children's Garden. My must-do number 3 is the edible garden. It's definitely the tastiest exhibit in Atlanta Botanical Garden. This one is geared towards a little bit of an older kid age range from grade school to middle school. The kids can see fruits, vegetables, and herbs growing right before their eyes, from juicy tomatoes to fresh basil. It's hands-on fun where they can dig, smell, touch, and learn how plants grow from seed to snack. They have an outdoor kitchen where real chefs cook up fresh garden meals and teach you how to turn plants into delicious bites. That's geared more towards adults, but check the calendar for kid-friendly events if they ever have them. It's where they can learn how healthy food comes from plants and gets to the table in front of them. Of course, you save the best for last on your trip to the Atlanta Botanical Garden and you take your kids to the Children's Garden. It's a whimsical area where they can laugh, play, and explore nature, and it's going to be their favorite. You're going to have a hard time pulling them away from the Children's Garden. Just located right inside is the splash pad. If it's a hot day in Atlanta during the spring or summer months, I definitely recommend playing in the splash pad to cool off. It's great that the Children's Garden is well shaded and there's plenty of seating for parents to observe and watch close by. Atlanta Botanical Garden is closed on Mondays. Obviously, they're going to be the most busy on the weekends. We're here on a Tuesday morning and it's relatively quiet. There are a few classrooms and field trips that we've run into, but that's it. The Children's Garden is absolutely fun. They have playtime in the garden from 10 to noon on Tuesdays. My preschooler really enjoyed playtime in the garden. He sang, he danced, he blew bubbles. We were told it varies every Tuesday a little bit, so check in if you're visiting on a Tuesday to see what's happening. The family restrooms are also located near the Children's Garden, which is convenient if you need to change your clothes or need a changing table.
There's so much to see at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, but I love these little frog statues all throughout the park. You can do the Atlanta Botanical Garden one day, but to see all the details, I think it's worth coming back, and I see why people opt for the membership option.
Here's what to bring if you're visiting as a family. Number 1, wear comfortable athletic shoes. Number 2, bring extra clothes if you're gonna get wet. Number 3, lots of hydration. 4, strollers if you have little ones, and 5, sunscreen. Of course, there is a gift shop when you're leaving the Atlanta Botanical Garden, but you're not required to walk through it, and it's not very kid-friendly. If you're planning to visit the Atlanta Botanical Garden and have any questions, I'm happy to answer them below in the comments. Hit subscribe for more family travel videos and easy recipes from SavvyMamaLifestyle.com.